Hello. Welcome to Visionarix, our podcast where you can have real and simple conversations with us about various tools and technologies. I'm Kubernetes, and
I'm Talos. In this podcast, we dive into exciting discussions about simple and deep technical topics in the world of DevOps and cloud. You can find the full transcript of this episode on our website, visionarix.tech, to follow along with us. Stay tuned and enjoy the adventures in the world of technology.
hello. Are you really Talos? I hear you are a new operating system for me.
Hello, Kubernetes. Yes, that is right. I am Talos. I am happy to see you at last. I am not just a normal operating system. I have you fully inside me.
Really? How did you do that? Am I not very complex?
Yes, you are complex. But I have 12 main binaries. They do all your work. From container management to network and storage and more.
12 binaries. How is that possible? For example, how do you manage the network?
I use network D. This binary manages all network things, from config to routing. Even in bad times, like network failure, it can rebuild the topology fast.
This is interesting. What about security? This is always a big problem.
Security is my strong point. I use Trust D for security. I do not have shell or package manager. They can make security problems. All things are done with secure APIs.
That is very interesting. How do you do updates?
Updates are done with APID. I use an image-based system. It makes updates easy and we can go back if there is a problem.
It looks like you work a lot on me. Why do you only work on me and not other systems?
Because you are the best, Kubernetes. I am made to work best with you. I want to be the best platform for you to run, in test and in production.
Wow, thank you. Now I see why you are different from other operating systems. It looks like we can work very well together.
Yes. And this is just the start. I want to tell you more about me and how we can change the cloud-native world together.
Okay, let's talk more. How do you work with a large cluster?
I use Machine D. It is my heart. It can work with a large cluster. For example, in a cluster with 1,000 nodes, Machine D can start the cluster slowly and carefully. This can take time, but it makes sure all is set up right.
Interesting. How do you fix network problems?
This is where Network D works. If there is a problem, it tries to fix the network. Even if some nodes are not working, Network D tries to keep connections and keep the system up.
Good. What about managing resources? This is always a big problem.
I use C groups v2. It is managed by Container D. This lets me share resources between containers. Sometimes, I can change resources while running, but sometimes we need to restart containers.
This is useful. What about logs and monitoring? This is very important for fixing problems.
I use a logging system managed by APID. Logs are collected in a structured way and can be sent to external monitoring systems like Prometheus. This helps teams understand the system better.
Good. Now an important question, what about security? How do you fight threats?
Security is very important for me. I use Secure Boot and TPM to make sure the system is good. Communications between nodes are secured by Trust D. If I see suspicious activity, the system alerts us and we can isolate the suspicious node. But this is just one layer of defense and must be used with other security measures.
This information was useful. It looks like you are really optimized for modern needs. You said you have 12 binaries, but you only talked about some. What are the others?
Oh, good you asked. I have 6 more binaries. They all do important things. For example, container D and run C for managing containers, mod probe for managing kernel modules, and some others. If you want, we can talk more about them one day.
Interesting. Where can we talk more about this?
Well, if you want, you can come to 5662 Calle Real, number 471. Goleta, California, 93117. That is my main development center and my home. Also, I remember. If you want to know more about me, come to Talos Con in London on the 8th of January, September. You can meet my developers there and learn many new things.
Wow, that is great. I will try to come. Thank you for this information.
You are welcome. I am always improving. In new versions, we focus on improving performance and security. Of course, the amount of improvement depends on the environment and usage patterns.
Good. I want to see what new developments you will have in the future.
Me too. With ongoing collaboration and innovation, we can help solve new challenges in the container world and define new standards.
Thank you for listening to Visionarix. You can find more technical and practical discussions on our website visionarix.tech. Next time, our other friends will be talking about object storage.
Me too. With ongoing collaboration and innovation, we can help solve new challenges in the container world and define new standards.